TWM podcast.
Good evening, everybody. This is a very special edition of Raw Talk. This week, Raw Talk, of course, is the podcast where we talk about Raw. We're part of the TWM podcast network. We're all centered around TWM.news. TWM.news is where you can see various stuff and things about wrestling. Stuff being all of the wonderful written content we have, news, reviews, opinion pieces, editorials, you name it. We have it in terms of written content, and things being the TWM podcast network, dropping podcasts into your ears once, pretty much every day. Sunday's the day of rest, but sometimes we like to drop a little, add a little spice to that, drop a little something for you on a Sunday. Now, this is a very special podcast because I'm calling from an exclusive central London location. That's right, my workplace. Not allowed to say exactly where, but it's my workplace. If I'm saying it's my workplace and you're wondering what it is I do, I'm not going to go into it. But all you need to know is that I am essentially working, and I am Joseph Kingsley-Nyinah, and I have two very special guests with me. To my left, I have essentially working, and that's working with an E, Victoria. How are you, Victoria? Yeah, you're good. I'm glad to hear it. How are you holding up?
It's been a
long few days. Testify, sister. Testify. And also to my right, I believe that I have the eternally working, and that's working with an A. Replace the O with an A. Thomas. How are you, Thomas?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I think I've gotten myself into a nice little schedule now. Basically, I wake up, spend my day in my room, and then I go back to sleep. It's a good schedule.
I'm glad that you guys managed to fit in. I'm glad you guys managed to fit in watching Raw, and you're joining me to discuss it. I also very, very much enjoy Tom not disputing the title that I gave him. Anyway, we have sponsors. TWM Podcast, brought to you by We Love Sport. It's a fantastic app. It finds you your nearest sports bar showing you the latest WWE pay-per-views, which is very, very useful at the current time. In all seriousness, you should follow them at We Love Sport UK because they are pushing out everything that they can in this very difficult time for your entertainment. Also, check out that website at welovesport.co. I do believe that there is another sponsor that we have, right? Essentially working with an A?
Yeah, that's right. We're also sponsored by WrestleCrate UK at www.wrestlecrate.co.uk. Sign up with the code TWM Wrestling today, and you will get a free item in your first, second, and third box. That's an extra item each month for the first 3 months. Basically, yeah, it's free. It's easy as 1, 2, 3 with merchandise from WWE, NXT, Progress, ICW, lots of different promotions from all around the world. You can't get a much better deal than that. That's on WrestleCrate.co.uk. Sign up using TWM Wrestling.
Wonderful. You know what? I don't have that much time. Let's jump straight into it. Okay? Yeah? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, as Drew said when he came out.
Man was on one today, or last night he was on one.
Let's get into that. Zelina Vega interrupts Drew McIntyre's opening phase promo with the only thing more tropey than an opening phase promo in the WWE. That's right, it's a heel interrupting them.
Like I said, you can see that I think they're giving them. There's still a scripted element to these promos, but they're giving them a little bit more leeway. And I think these two, Zelina and Drew, are the ones who have taken the ball and run with it completely. Asuka as well, but that's completely different.
Yeah. We'll get to Asuka. We'll get to Asuka in a bit. Like Victoria. What do you make of the Drew McIntyre variety show that we got starting with this promo?
He's great. The championship looks great on him, and he's doing so good. And I love the interactions between him and Zelina. Like, it's just fun to watch. They bounce off each other really well, and Drew's shining, especially like on the mic. It just feels like it's him. Like, this is the Drew 100%. That we've wanted to see. And I like this opening. And
like, this is like face black label Drew. It's really, really good.
But this is Drew Galloway, in other words.
Yeah,
that's basically it. This is the guy on the indies that we all looked forward to coming back on the main roster. And when he first came, it was like, yeah, but there's something missing, and it was that injection of personality. Not that he didn't have one, but it's more natural now.
Instead of I spend all my time analysing everybody in the roster. Also,
I'm Scottish, and I'm angry.
Also, I'm Dolph Ziggler's lackey for some reason. Yeah, remember that. No one else wants to. Anyway, Andrade tries to jump Drew, and for that he gets 2 boots to the head. After which he hits a Tranquillo pose, more popularized in Japan.
Yeah. There was so many things he did. Like, there was so, like, I had to, obviously, Twitter helped me keep up to date with every little reference he did last night.
Yeah, basically. Just on a mad one. What I found funny, Victoria, is that Austin Theory wanted no part of Drew McIntyre. Just wasn't about it.
I love Austin Theory. I love everything they're doing here. But
it's just not about it like that. Last week, like, Austin Theory is for Volta, okay, and he took that chop, and last week was like, that puts Drew on a level, innit? But it's sad for Austin Theory because the main event is Drew McIntyre versus Angel Garza with a shit version of his theme. Why is that?
Yeah, I hate that.
Do you think the rights to the CFOS music is gone? Do you think that's what it is?
I think we'll start to see it. Depending, obviously, it's hard to tell when they haven't got all the roster there. But I think when we start to see some of those older ones come through, and we can see, and there's no rights left, then we'll be able to see. So I'm really hoping, because I think. But then again, you look at it, the Bailey one's already gone.
Sasha's one has been improved, to be fair.
Sasha's one is a banger. Oh god, I could listen to that on repeat all day.
Anyway, so Angel Garza's theme is worse, and it affects his performance because it just gets whooped. And it's sad for Austin Theory because he wants nothing to do with Drew McIntyre whatsoever, but he gets whooped anyway.
I mean, for me, Austin Theory is the smartest person in this situation.
He's a really, really smart guy, but he's also like 20.
Don't remind me how young he is. That just
like no offense, Victoria, but I'm sure you've made some decisions that you regret already.
I actually mentioned on Twitter last night that he's only 22 or something. I'm like, I don't know anyone else around my age.
Wait there.
Yeah,
how old's Tyler Bate?
Exactly. How old's Tyler Bate? And My favorite song off my favorite album that I keep getting tagged in that I never could participate in because I'm antisocial is one of my favorite songs from my favorite album called Storm Coming. No relation. Anyway, right. For chop blocking Drew McIntyre at the end of last week's Monday Night Raw, what does Angel Garza get? A whooping, but more specifically, a boot to the head. Yeah. I just realized I've been making this
at the same time. It's great to see
reference for like weeks, months, even, and you guys don't react. I realize that you must not get it. I'm going to link you guys to it. It'll be in the description for this. Yes.
I know. It's great seeing these three. Garza, Austin Theory, and Andrade in the main event program. It's kind of the same type though. It's like they're fodder. and I don't want to see
No,
these
what
guys
it
bother
is
at all.
they're a mid-card heel stable that are finding their feet. Yeah.
But for me, if they want to do that, then you need to be
and they have it.
guys.
We will get to that. Also, we have glossed over a massive thing as part of Drew McIntyre's story on Raw, and that massive thing is Seth Rollins, or not, depending on what you know about his history. But yeah, it's Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre called out Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins accepted. Victoria, what do you make of Seth Rollins' promo?
All I could really focus on was the chair.
That was a lovely chair.
I was like, oh, it's actually quite nice. It made me interested to just know about the rest of his death. But I mean, I don't know what to say about this. I mean, I'm not a fan of this anyway, but so I'm just trying to look forward to what between those two. I'm sure it'll be fine and it'll be good, but I'm just not invested.
It's interesting, Tom, that his promo was essentially just, we're not so different, you and I. Like he's some sort of corny comic book villain, which I guess at this point he is.
I thought he was a corny.
Which I guess at this point he is. Yeah, exactly.
He's a WWE wrestler.
Exactly.
Sorry, he's a
Yeah.
I mean, it's... And I'm going to get on to something else in a minute as well that really, which is kind of related to Seth Rollins. Now, is he still going to be playing this Messiah type
gimmick? I think so.
Again, still, because if they are, he, like you said, he came off more as a comic book villain, not the Messiah God complex guy that we have come to know over the last couple of months, where he's teamed with obviously Buddy Murphy, and he hasn't interacted with Buddy Murphy in over a month yet. Buddy Murphy still had Seth Rollins' picture on his entrance.
Don't work yourself into a shoot, brother, dude, Jack. But yeah, we all low-key know why Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy wouldn't have interacted in the last few weeks. But in all honesty, I do agree. I guess the Messiah complex comes into the fact that he believes he should be leader of the roster, and he believes that to be the leader of the roster, he needs to hold the belt. So I guess that's an interesting storytelling. That's an element there. But that's just me. It's my opinion. Do you agree or disagree with our opinions? Shout us, innit? They shout out their social media platforms at the end of every one. I generally don't. You know what? The next pay-per-view, it's my favorite time of year because at this time I just get to keep making Swizz Beats references all the way through podcasts. And this next one is relevant. It's called I Ain't Trying to Save That Girl. I know.
I don't know what you mean.
Anyway, it's showtime. We're going to talk about all of the developments with, the most unique Money in the Bank match that there ever has been. Yeah, whatever. We'll start off from the kind of the top-ish. Shayna breaks another...
they've changed the theme too.
Shayna breaks...
They've changed the theme.
Shayna breaks another girl's arm. Apparently it's the girl who was inspired to start wrestling by Sasha and Bailey. In the Hartwell?
That was... I didn't know that Izzy had grown up.
You're a teacher, that's creepy.
I didn't mean it like that. Don't be... It is creepy into the mind it went in. I mean... this, the gimmick, the outfit, I just went... that's my baby stuff, okay.
But Shayna made real quick work of Victoria. This is actually genius, isn't it? Because if you think about it, due to events, which I'm sure we'll touch on later, due to events last week, Shayna Baszler literally ended somebody's WWE career. In kayfabe.
Well, I have to say, I have never heard Sarah Logan's name mentioned so much on a Raw. And she's not even with the company anymore, but I have heard rumours that they may be looking at rehiring.
Has anyone seen that meme that's like the women's division with Vince convincing them to bring Sarah Logan back? And it's literally just like a guy getting rushed.
No.
Anyway, now this is going to take a more somber thing. I don't think I'm going to say anything. I'm going to let you two go back and forth because I talk enough. I'm the host of this thing. I talk enough. I'm just going to say a sentence and you guys are going to go off. You ready? Kyrie versus Nia. Discuss.
Get that woman off my screen.
Yeah. There were a few moments here I was like, oh.
A few?
I mean, there was this one moment I saw everyone talking about, and the way Kyrie's head
straight up.
Oh wow, that was
like straight away. My count went down to 0 days since Nia has nearly injured someone.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah.
What is wrong with you know what? I know wrestlers make mistakes. Honestly, what has a worst rate max?
Yeah. Yes, it wasn't good at all. Yeah.
And the thing is as well, Kairi Sane, she's tiny, she's light as hell.
She's really
Exactly. You could easily have yeeted her into that top turnbuckle, but no, somehow she ended up with a whiplash effect from the bottom turnbuckle.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. I mean, there's probably a 0.01 chance that it was planned to look like that, but something tells me it wasn't.
Well, didn't Sting retire off a buckle bomb? Didn't Sting retire off?
Huh? Sting, yeah. Well, yeah, Sting, that's Seth Rollins, isn't it? He's injured people twice with buckle bomb kind of things, because you had Sting and then you had Finn Balor in the Universal Championship match. Yeah. So it's just, I don't see how they're going to build Nia. This is the thing, and you can easily see that Kairi Sane carried this match.
Like, she had a much better showing than last time, didn't she, guys?
Oh, which Kairi Sane or Nia?
Kyrie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. And it got across that Kairi Sane is a very talented wrestler, and she can show such great psychology in the ring. But oh no, Nia's got a famous cousin, and she can do a Samoan drop, and she's a bit bigger, so we need to push her. No. Seriously,
we're going to end this segment on a positive and say that as always is a dream.
TWM podcasts are brought to you by We Love Sport, the fantastic app finding you your nearest sports bar showing the latest WWE pay-per-views. We Love Sport has over 400 of the best sports bars and pubs in the UK at your fingertips and allows you to book front row seats, giving you the best views of the action. You can also check out what sports are being shown over the next 7 days, making sure you don't miss a second of the action. Download the We Love Sport app on the App Store or Google Play Store. Follow We Love Sport on all social media platforms at We Love Sport UK and check out welovesport.co.
TWM podcasts have joined forces with WrestleCrate, the original and best monthly theme, monthly wrestling subscription service to bring you a fantastic deal. If you use the code TWM Wrestling when you sign up to a monthly subscription at WrestleCrate.co.uk, you will receive a free item in your first month's box. Then, if you stay for another month, you'll get a second free item. And then, if you stay for a third month, you guessed it, we'll give you a third free item. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. WrestleCrate brings you the best swag from the biggest companies and names in the wrestling world. We're talking t-shirts, photos, pins, DVDs, vinyl figures, and loads more from WWE, Progress, Shakara, NXT, Fight Club Pro, and loads more. That's WrestleCrate.co.uk and use the code TWM Wrestling for up to free items, all thanks to WrestleCrate and TWM.
And men's qualifiers-wise, we have an all-face lineup for Raw's entries to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Victoria, do you think that's a good idea?
I get why the people that qualified. They're not necessarily who I would have picked. I liked that Aleister Black's in there, and I loved that Apollo Crews is getting. I think he's going to have some great moments there, but for me, I really wanted to see Buddy Murphy qualify. I just think he would have had a really good showing, and he would have benefited as well. And he was one of my favourites to win this year. Obviously, it isn't going to happen, but I just felt like there was quite a few creative.
Okay, I'm really, really sorry. You started to robot out from about where you said really, really creative. Oh. So I'm going to make a note of a minute long, and you're going to start again in 3, 2, 1.
I would have gone with Murphy. I just felt like there was more creative options for him, and he would have had a great show. There was a lot for him to benefit from being a part of that. Yeah, and he would have been the guy that I would want.
Tom, how about you? How do you feel about the lineup in general? Do you feel that a brand sending 3 heels on one side on one ladder match and then 3 faces on the other side of the ladder, or the other side of the gender divided ladder match? Do you think that's good booking? Do you think?
No, not at all. I think no. Honestly. So let's go over it again. So the women's match, you had Asuka, Shayna, and Nia. Right. Thing is, with all those 3, they've all got merits for being in it. Shayna's going to win it. Simple as that. If she doesn't, then the WWE are absolute idiots. Nia, obviously a returning force. Then again, I wouldn't have put Nia in it. Twofold. First of all, I hate her. And, but secondly as well, oh great, let's bring back this massive force after a year out, and he loses the back ladder match. They're going to ruin one of 2 characters here, and it's idiotic. And then Asuka, and Asuka I'm fine with. Asuka's Asuka. Everyone loves Asuka. Yes. Nobody's ready for Asuka.
Yeah.
Well, we all are. That's first. And then the male side. I'm with Victoria. Love that Black's in it. Love that Apollo Crews is in it. Apollo Crews over the last couple of weeks has been one of the highlights of Raw for me. He's finally off his leash and able to do what he can do, and he's showing the personality as well. Black is Aleister Black. For me, he's one of the favourites to win the men's Money in Bank ladder match. Why does Rey need to be in there? I'm sorry, I love Rey Mysterio. I always have. Why does he need to be in this match though? Give it to someone else.
He would have added some intrigue, you know. Rollins could have dropped exactly away to Plan B.
Yeah, and it would have been so easy to see Seth lose and then suddenly Buddy Murphy roll him up. Okay, that ends Drew's title run a month and a half in, but damn, it would have made it interesting.
The scenario I came up with where Murphy wins it and then just lies down for Rollins on the Raw after Money in the Bank. Well, another scenario I came up with where Murphy cashes in exactly like Rollins did and turns it into a triple threat, and they just jump at the guy.
Yeah, there's so many different ways, but no. And you got to remember though, right now this is an all-face Money in the Bank because you got Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, exactly. Can't lie to you guys, I love a nice long heel Money in the Bank run. It's good.
Oh. Yeah, but when was the last time we got one of those?
Well, who knows? Maybe we'll get it this year. Maybe Corbin will be putting it. Anyway, let's move on to other news. We're going to start off with Viking Raiders.
And we finished with Viking Raiders. What was the point? What? Oh man, that was terrible.
Yeah, I just cringed the whole time.
Yeah, it was worse than the news bulletin from Street Profits.
This is the thing. The news bulletin from the Street Profits is actually, I've watched a couple of SNL episodes since. It actually ties in to. It's actually alright storytelling. Yeah. Do you remember the 2 SNL guys that were part of WrestleMania last year? Yeah, like that. Like they're literally parodying what they do. That's yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I got the SNL vibe from it, but obviously it was kind of they're better than this. But this minute-long cast segment was like, yes, we're Vikings, and he's hungry, so he's eating a giant.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and with supermarkets the way they are right now, where the heck did he get that turkey leg from? All right, we'll move on from the Viking Raiders. Yeah, I can tell this is going to become a thing. Liv Morgan over Ruby Riott, which is nice. What did you guys make of the match?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. And I love it.
Anyone who loves what Liv was wearing.
This was good. I liked it.
To be fair, I was already primed to notice stuff like that, but we'll get into that as well a bit later. We still have other things to talk about. What did you make of the way that this match was constructed?
It was very much she's going to come across as an underdog in all her matches and then win with a couple of moves. That's what I'm going to start. That's what I'm starting to get. Obviously, she is again still very young, and she hasn't been wrestling as long as Ruby Riott and such. So they are going to have to carry her in these matches, but we can see the improvement that she's making. And I have to say,
like I've been saying for a good while, that springboard flatliner is a thing of beauty, and it's
lovely,
and it's perfect for chaotic neutral Liv Morgan.
She got pink hair again, by the way. She had a pinkish hair, yeah? Excellent. So, why did they make a point on commentary that's saying, oh no, she's still that old girl, and she got rid of the pink?
No, she got rid of the bright pink. This is now more muted. You can tell she's blonde under it. It's like Victoria, what's the right word for this? I don't know.
Would have kept it blonde.
I was just making you guys chat about that.
No, you can't tell us that river like this. This is your rap on the line too,
It's a different colour. It's a really nice colour actually. It's got a hint of grey to it, like a silvery undertone. But it's really nice.
Let's move on to something that me and Tom might be able to talk more about, and that is manly strength, because Bobby Lashley flips tires for no reason.
Hey, what? We've seen people flip cars, pull trucks,
ambulances.
We've seen bend crowbars and stuff. Oh, I can flip a tire. Yay, and I had a warm-up by having sex with my wife, which actually is a stupid idea.
Anyway, we don't get to talk about that guy anymore. He's gone. Again, we'll cover that a bit later. So we also have squashes. We have squash matches for Bianca Belair. What did everyone think of the squash match for Bianca Belair?
I actually really enjoyed it. I love it. She stopped pushing her. I loved it.
Okay, Tom, you can't. So Victoria, what did you make of it?
I really liked it, and I loved Street Profits on commentary. They were great. I loved it. It all just came together so well. She looks great as always.
It does make the Sarah Logan. Hey, so the Viking Raiders about to go into a program of the Street Profits, who now have a super strong female wrestler possibly acting as a valet for them. Do the Viking Raiders have an equivalent? Oh wait, you sacked her.
Decision. No, we'll see. I reckon we'll see Sarah. And I don't think it's one of those decisions where they're pulling the bug and going, haha, we never had to get rid of her. No, he did, but he realised he made a mistake, which I don't mind, but it's a mistake he never should have made in the first place.
It's just one of them ones. Which woman can we get rid of? Damn it. Walks straight past the Iconics and points at Sarah Logan. Right. We also get a squash for Cedric Ricochet.
Yeah, this was... Well, you say squash. The other team quite dominated for quite a while.
The story of the match is that, we're stronger than you, but we can't touch you. You're like smoke.
We're quick.
It's like fighting smoke.
This is where this tag team goes. And I was quite happy they had matching gear
last week
as well.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah, but no one noticed because everyone was kind of like, why are you guys still tagging together?
Yeah.
This is really relevant. Yeah.
And we also get a squash for Andrade, kind of. I'm just super happy that no one was racist on commentary during this.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I did wait, and Jerry Lawler went silent for about 20 or 30 seconds, and I just thought, yay! And then they showed the replay, and I shorted myself.
Fantastic. Also, the last point to talk about on Monday Night Raw this week is: can Charlotte just fuck off to Wednesday?
No. That's the short answer. It's not the right answer, but it's the answer. She's going to be on the screens on NXT and then Raw, and then NXT and then Raw, and actually miss NXT and then come back to Raw.
My big issue is she's treating the NXT title on Raw like it is a mid-card title. Like, that might be an attempt to get heat from us. But I feel like, it's a bit counterproductive after we can see the lengths to which they went to establish NXT as its own brand. For Charlotte to then shit all over it is a bit.
I think so far her reign is just kind of proven to do more harm than good for the NXT women's.
It's like we knew this would happen all along.
Indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Raw. Raw feels weird. I mean, I think it was Sap, the journalist, Sap. He said, Raw feels weird without Edge, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens on it. Which is fair. That's fair, but you can definitely take two people off that list in terms of you can take Randy Orton off that list because he'd be selling what Edge did to him at Mania. You can take AJ Styles off that list because he's selling death.
Yeah, and I'd even take Edge off it, considering that it was just a very short-term program.
Like a relatively short-term program. Edge will be back. So you can, that leaves Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. Kevin Owens has cut his promo saying that he'll be basically Sting. WCW Sting. Just waiting. I think he's the most obvious contender for the US title ever. If Andrade ever starts wrestling for that again.
Yeah.
And Samoa Joe's in the doghouse. He might still be concussed.
Or chilling out with Matt Riddle.
We just don't know. Anyway, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that was Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Raw. But as you know, when I'm hosting a podcast, I like to open the floor. Allow the floor, because, I talk a lot. I host this thing, I have to talk a lot. But it is time for me to ask my contributors if they have any other business. So I'll come to, I'm just going to do it first. I have some other business to attend to, just, how did Charlie Caruso get in that dress, fam? And also, the main boss of this company is also trying to get me to rise to the Angel Gaza thing, and I won't. I just really, really won't. And that's it. That's my idea of business.
Oh, you're talking about Carly, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. It took me a minute. You will rise. That man is going for your woman.
I'm not going. I'm not going to rise to it. Victoria.
It's going to take you.
It's not my woman. It's just somebody I admire very much.
Go and take your dream, woman. Your dream.
Victoria.
You're going to get all of it there.
Well, I've got to touch on everything that happened last week.
What happened last week, Victoria?
Yeah. All those releases. Yeah. I mean, there was some that... But it's just... it's so hard to comment on it because of everything going on and the timing, but...
It sucks. It really sucks. They didn't even do it because they were in trouble. They did it to keep a profit margin. It really, really... I struggled. I didn't want to watch Raw this week because I didn't want to, but I have to because this is one of the jobs I have. You know, I have to be a professional. I have to say that it was really, really hard just watching that. It's honestly,
it was a horrible night. A lot of us were on chat to each other, and we were literally, at one point I realised they were releasing a name or two in 15-minute intervals for about an hour and a half, and it was horrible. I mean, we've all got our favourites who will let go. A lot of them will go on to do great things. I mean, in my personal belief, and probably almost everyone else. I mean, Rusev, for example, is going to end up in AEW. Very simple as that. Jim Ross has already touted him as saying that he should go and get straight away as a main event character. For me, Zack Ryder as well, we all know what Cody thinks of Zack. Matt now, isn't it? What Cody thinks of Matt, but then again, I also think that he would be a great addition to the Impact roster.
I could see.
I think he would thrive in that. But in fact,
Impact and doing a season streak again.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And then
I think there's a few that would. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, no, go on.
I was just saying, I think there's a few of those names that would be great for Impact. Yeah.
The grand return of Ross.
Yes. Johnny indeed used to work at the docks.
Had me in tears. That video. But some of these guys, they're taking it as a great opportunity. EC3 is now what is he? He's releasing a t-shirt and he's basically changed the meaning of EC3 to exaggerated character 3 or something like that. Something like that. You've got guys. Who else? If you're going to take Rusev to AEW, then for me, you've got to take thing with him. Why is
Tom?
I can't think of the name.
It's okay, Tom, because I'm about to come to you for any other business.
Yeah, first of all, related to its point, they got rid of my video. It's not on me. Very upset. Also, guys, we're a month and a bit, or roughly a month into this isolation quarantine all around the world, everywhere. And I mean this, guys, keep yourself busy, okay? Try and do as much as you can. Come up with a new skill. I bought a guitar 2 days ago. I have not played a guitar or tried to play, actually even attempted to play a guitar in about 15 years, but I'm doing it. Find something, even if it's just set a goal of reading a book a week. Do something, keep your mind busy, keep your mind active. Okay, it's not just about keeping physically fit, but you've got to keep fit as well, mentally healthy, and doing something to stimulate yourself. Obviously, spend 30 minutes to an hour listening to our podcast. We love you for it. Make sure you watch it on YouTube as well.
Yes, we do.
Those subscribers. But just do it, guys. Just keep mentally active, please.
That was Thomas, Mr. Motivator Walton there. And this has been Raw Talk. Thank you very much for listening. Like Tom said, please listen to us on various podcast networks, your Spotify's, your Podbeans. And like you said, we're on YouTube. Check us out. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell. And just realized I made a stupid face and no one could see it because audio. Victoria, please hit them with your favorite social media profile, not your favorite post.
My Twitter is At Tezangi Victoria.
And Tom?
Find me on Twitter at TD Walton.
And this has been Raw Talk. It's been real, guys. It's been really, really real. I'm going to go home now. Bye.